The land of Egypt was a rich land. Its kings were powerful. The land of the pyramids and of the great river, the Nile. The people of God had come to live in the land of Egypt because they were hungry and they made their homes there. And they lived there for many years, generation after generation. Their children were born and grew up in the land of Egypt. Now, the kings of Egypt were known as the pharaohs. After many years, there was a new pharaoh. And the new pharaoh became angry with the people of God because God blessed them. And Pharaoh was jealous. And Pharaoh made the people of God his slaves. They had to work when Pharaoh said. They had to live where Pharaoh said. They even had to go to bed when Pharaoh said. They couldn't do anything on their own. And then Pharaoh did something even more terrible. Pharaoh ordered that every time a baby boy was born, he was to be killed. But two midwives who helped the mothers give birth to their children were very brave. The midwives helped the mothers to trick Pharaoh, so the baby boys were kept safe. The midwives' names were Shiphrah and Puah. But Pharaoh became even more angry. Pharaoh ordered that every baby boy who was born to the slaves, to the people of God, was to be thrown into the great river. Now there was a mother who had a baby boy. And when he was 3 months old, she couldn't hide him anymore. So she made a basket for him. And she hid the baby in the basket. And she hid the basket in the bulrushes by the side of the river Nile. baby boy had a big sister, and she hid too. She wanted to see what would happen. Now Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had a daughter who was grown up, a princess. And she would come down to the great river, to the Nile, to bathe. And she saw the basket. And the baby cried. And she went and she took the baby and held him. She had pity on him. And just then, the baby boy's little sister ran out from her hiding place. And she said to the princess, "Shall I find you a woman from among the slaves to nurse this baby for you?" The princess said yes. So the baby's sister went and found her mother and brought her to the princess. And the princess said, "Take this baby and nurse him for me, and I will pay you." And the princess never knew that the woman who nursed the baby really was the baby boy's mother. And the baby grew until one day the mother had to give the boy to the princess who adopted him. And the princess said, "I will call this boy Moses." Turn the phone off now.